Hey guys, Harponer here, and welcome to a game of World of Tanks. A game with actually an update. So, I might as well ask, so what's the news with Tornadoes Wars? It's a bit of a self-question there though, because I'm supposed to answer that. Well, in short, it's over. Just like the others, so I hear, Tornado Wars 3 had fallen before it could rise to glory. This was mainly on account of the team dropping out and not enough others wanting it to continue. So basically, I'm going to upload day 3, and that'll be the last one. It is sort of a cliffhanger to speak of, but there's no real reason to leave it out since it's got its moments. It's a little fun episode we had, despite the fact that there's no conflict afterwards. What I also wanted to talk about though was the other smaller reason it was cancelled. Lately, I've been fighting a little bit with Tanner. Oops. Settings. I've got a weird thing. But anyways, lately I've been having a little bit of a fight with Tanner. And I'm not going to antagonize anyone in this video because there's no point in that. I just don't want the conflict to continue. But basically, I have no more place in Tornado Wars. I decided to leave right as it's pretty much ending anyways. And, you know, I will not be returning in any future seasons because I'm quote-unquote kicked out, but I left anyways. And again, I'm not trying to antagonize anyone here. There's no point in that. Now, I do realize that quite a few of you had actually liked the premise of this episodic structure that we had. And the whole war series turned on a lot of people. So we're deciding that we're going to be, you know, making a new one. Not Tornado Wars, of course. Tornado Wars was just cancelled, and we're kind of using this as an opportunity to set up something else. Basically, we're going to change everything, except for the episodic structure, of course, and, you know, the whole war theme. I'm not going to leave any details in this video. You'll have to wait and see what they are at a later date, but get excited, everyone, because we want to bring a real fight to the table, and all among some of the cheerful banter that you've seen during our setup stages. You know, that was always fun. So where does that leave me? I'm currently preparing for this new series. Among those preparations is a name, and playing a lot of World of Tanks, as you can see here. I actually just had this round right before I made this video, and decided it was good enough to just showcase. But yeah, so I know this video may get quite a few hating dislikes from fans of Tanner's without actually watching the video and realizing that I have no intent on associating with them further. So if you made it this far, congratulations. It means you've kept an open mind no matter what you've heard. On one last note, Kerbal Conquest. Alright, that'll be returning soon. I'm just waiting for Snidemeister to put together his episode, and then I'll be basically getting on with that. So yeah, that's enough of those pesky updates that you probably didn't want to hear. But for those of you who came from our World of Tanks round, here it is, and I purposely did all of this talking before doing any actual damage. So here we go. By here we go, I really mean just switching to commentator me. So right now, I'm in my T57 Heavy. With the newest update came our HD rework, and I really think this tank looks snazzy. I've already taken a few hits from a T34 on the mouse, as well as, I think, an artillery hit? No, I don't know, I was hit by quite a few things. Especially in the beginning of the game. But right now, we pushed right through, and we have our hold on the cap. And that T-34 just fired, and he's about to realize what it's like to have an autoloader go out on him. That is why I love the T-57 Heavy. I'm going to switch back to the camera that I was using. So this is what I've been seeing. That radio noise is a little bit annoying. But anyways, we move up a bit further, and there's a mouse, and the IS-7 is attempting to side scrape. Now, I don't know what I was trying to do, to be honest. I wanted to get shots in at the mouse, but I didn't want to get shot again considering how low my health was. So I wanted the IS-7 to take a hit first before going out. But I also wanted to get the drop on him from a different angle. So I start to turn around, and then the mouse fires, and then I'm conflicted. This is not the time to be conflicted. However, luckily, as you'll see in a few moments, the enemy T-57 comes along and fires at the IS-7, so I take that opportunity to unload a bit on him. So yeah, already done 1891 damage. Now I'm reversing out because I don't want that T-57 coming back out and trying to hit me. IS-7, you know, having a little bit of in the chat. So the mouse gets destroyed and I take this opportunity to start going around. T-57 gets spotted again there. So, I'm gonna flank around him. I think he realized this too, because he started running. But he does not get away with it. Auto aims, fires, 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 reloading. Autoloaders have always been one of my favorite types of tanks, but they're really hard to play, and I've noticed that too. I've not quite had enough success with the T-57 yet to say I'm an experienced player with it. I've only had really 2 outstanding rounds, this being one of them. And it's really because this is a support tank that's classified as a heavy tank, and that kind of conflicts me a bit. And with autoloaders in general, you know that they're support tanks, and playing the supportive role is hard. It only really works when you've got a team that's working okay together. And as we know in random battles, that's really hard to come across. So anyways, we're bearing down on their cap and we just got the tank destroyers in the way. I missed this shot because I didn't fully... Well, actually, that looks like it hit him. But anyways, I hit him. 2 shells left. Put him into the Gorilla 15. Done. Reloading. I make sure the artillery doesn't fire by quickly swiping by this house and getting myself into decent artillery cover. And I want to tell the team to stop capping at this point because we've got an arty, a tank destroyer, and a medium tank on the enemy team. There we go. Stop the cap, we can win. Now, I did kind of imply that the capping would not have been winning, but you know what I mean. So at this point, I want to bear down on that T-28, assuming he's got, you know, a gun that reloads slow enough, and get around him and just destroy him. And then I see him, and then he fires, and then I realize he's got the 120. I believe it's the 120, either that or it's a 105. But anywho, I leave the tortoise deal with him because I saw the Skoda go around, and then he dies. And worse, I'm kind of conflicted here too. I'm closer to the T-28, so I just want to deal with him. And I get kind of lucky here. He says come and fight me. That's not asking for the right thing. He donks his shot. He bounces right off my turret. So I take this opportunity, and then realize all 3 of them are there. So I quickly take out the Skoda, and then unload the rest of my rounds into the T-28. Now realizing the arty's back there, and that I'm probably going to die if I try to face him without dealing with the arty, I continue moving, and I can see actually that his engine was damaged, so he can't turn very fast. And noticing how the T-57 is a heavy tank with enough armor to deal with it, I face-hug this artillery. I pressure him into a situation he cannot win, and he fails his shot, and then one last hit, boom, T-28 dead. And that about wraps it up for this game and that important news update. I'm sorry that the whole Tornado Horse thing has ended. I'm kind of bummed about it too because I had a bunch of fun with that series, but it's alright. We'll be bringing you something else soon, and we'll make sure it's not like a plagiarism of Tornado Wars because I wouldn't want to stoop down to that level. But yeah, no, so you expect good things in the future. And as for me, I'm gonna, continue what I've been doing, which is mod dev World of Tanks videos. I'll edit and post day 3 pretty shortly, probably tomorrow. And as for the rest of you, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video, alright? Bye-bye!